advantages of recording registering trucks in Zimbabwe. Yeah, I can safely say that trucks to register a truck in Zimbabwe is that you duty to import a truck is you pay 15%, which is not that much anyway. We can't talk about duty because you don't pay duty, just a tax which you pay. And there's advantage that you get good drivers who are hardworking. If you put good controls, you can get very good drivers. That's why if you look at trucking industry in Southern Africa, mainly as Zimbabweans, what are the other things which you should also consider? If you register a truck in Zimbabwe, you pay CD3 forms. What does that mean, CD3 forms? If a truck go out of Zimbabwe, you should declare how much profit you should get. If you say you are going to declare that you get $200, let's say, to go to Beira, there is that 20% of that money you should bank it into your local bank, and it is converted from US dollar to Zim dollar using the bank rate. So it means that a certain portion of your profits you should bank it into a Zimbabwean bank, and then they give you Zim dollar, which will not make sense because the real value, it will be altered. So that's why you see some transporters, they are preferring to register their trucks out of Zimbabwe. But however, if you don't want to do that, people, if they bribing out of you without using CD3 forms, you will pay more because someone will say, I want $70. While if you declare, you can just pay $20 and you get your money, but it will be in Zim dollars. Those are some of the factors which are transporters are running away from Zimbabwe. But however, I think there are more advantages because labor laws, they are favorable to operate in Zimbabwe than to operate in South Africa or any other country. I cannot say much in other countries because I know, but I know the NHS, the NC rate, the payment of driver is quite reasonable in Zimbabwe. But I'm not saying that pay driver low salaries, but I'm saying that payment in Zimbabwe is better than if registered in South Africa, or labor laws are a little bit harsher. And the other thing which you need to know, if you register South Africa,